So anybody got any Halloween stories?
I thought you did, Derek, didn't you? Devil's Hollow?
Oh yeah, we could talk about that. Where
Yeah.
we went up to. Go ahead, Derek. You tell the story.
Okay. I'm a great storyteller. Can't tell. So,
He's not.
we were with all these girls and we were trying to impress them.
Okay, so he's wrong already.
Okay. It was me,
We don't hang out
Connor,
with girls.
Me, Connor, my brother, so we were the girls. And we were trying to impress these boys.
Okay, correct. Go on.
Okay, no. So, my Connor and I were just hanging out here at my parents' house because this was the hangout. Oh, Connor!
Oh!
Cody, just punch him.
Bam! Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Guys.
Thumbnail.
Guys. Okay.
Wow.
Anyways,
That got me stimulated.
that fits like a helmet. Look, it's like perfect for my head
It's like-
shape.
+1, 0 durability.
So if this is the way I put it on,
This is the way. You
I'll
gotta
just-
get like
I'll
your
just cut it.
bun.
I
You're
can-
next to the. You're close to the flat end.
yeah, this would be like the
Oh,
front.
Connor,
Huh?
you just have like flakes in your hair now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all right. It's just pumpkin. All right, let's see.
You know the best way to clean out the inside of a pumpkin is just putting your head in there and just.
just eating it all. Okay.
yeah.
I interrupted your story, Derek. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, Connor and I were hanging out here. We were two cool boys. We weren't smoking any marijuana. We really
Yes,
weren't.
We actually weren't this time. Well, I
We-
wasn't this time. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We were just hanging out, playing some Vaja games. I think
Those are video games.
Vaja games.
Derek,
Vega.
I'm about to take away your privileges of telling the story.
Darn it. So, anyways,
Keep those.
we my brother comes down to see what he wants to. He's bored. He doesn't have any of his friends over, and it's late, close to midnight probably. Connor and I stayed up super late in those days.
Yeah, we're probably playing WoW.
Yeah, probably. And he my brother comes down, he's like, "Hey, you guys want to go to Devil's Hollow?" Which
Explain to him what that is.
so Devil's Hollow is a local place of legend. It's like the spooky urban legend of like our town, and it's a single chimney all by itself, but there's a couple houses next to it, kind of in an
Well, it used to be a
addition.
house.
Yeah, it used to be a house. There's a single chimney. There's multiple. I've heard multiple different stories about what happened. The one I'm most familiar with is that it was believed that a witch lived there, and these teens thought like. No. Okay, the one I'm more familiar with is these teens thought it was an empty house, so they caught it on fire because they thought it'd be funny. But then when they found out that an old woman lived there, they held the door shut so she couldn't come out and get them in trouble. So they killed her is the story. There's also other variations of the story with like that's not what really happened, but like she was a witch or something like that, and somehow she like died. It always came down to the house burning down because the chimney's all that's left. So now the story or the deal that you do now to like get the spook. You drive over there. It's up on a hill down from the road, so like you kind of look up at it. And what you're supposed to do is you stop next to the chimney, you turn off your vehicle, and then supposedly your vehicle will not turn back on for a couple minutes. And we've had friends who've told the story, and it happens. So the spooky thing that happened to us, we did it. Me, Connor, and Alex were sitting in this truck. Like, it's just like a single cab.
Yeah.
So, like, we have to sit 3 across. One of us is in the middle. And this is the time when my brother was, like, into vehicles and, like, learning about them and stuff like that. So, we stop, and they don't nothing happens, and we're like, okay.
Did you mention Alex is your brother?
Yeah, I said,
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure at the beginning. Alex is my brother. I guess I didn't say like Alex. I just said my brother.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, Alex is my
brotherhood
brother. So
mutual?
when I refer to Alex, it's okay. So, anyways, so the way we had our fun. So we wanted to turn around and go home. So we turn around, we go forward, turn around. We have to drive right back through, and it's a windy road. And like you need lights to like see because it is like a sharp turn. There's been accidents there that happen because people just go down it too fast because it's really sharp.
It's in the woods.
And in the woods. So we're about to hit the curve on our way back. We're right next to the chimney now. All of a sudden the lights turn out and the engine like turned off on us like while we're driving. And Connor and I thought Alex did like this trick with the vehicle to like turn it off while it's in like drive or something like that. I mean, I didn't know. I was a young boy. And I was like, haha, all right, Alex, stop. And he like takes his like hands off the like steering wheel and everything and like slams on the brakes. He's like, I'm not doing anything. And like while he's like holding his hands off like the steering wheel, like all of a sudden like the engine just like turns back on.
Ooh.
Is that how it went, Connor?
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
So we were like, all right, let's get out of here. So we leave, and Alex was like, let's keep the spookness going for some reason. And we were like, yeah, because that was kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of like scary, because we actually could have probably died because we lost our lights and couldn't see anything.
It's a very narrow road.
It's
very narrow.
So we went down this addition we knew. It's kind of like a back roadsy area. Not really an addition, actually. It's just like a bunch of houses.
It's just like
An aisle of houses. And we're about to turn down it, and Connor goes, dude, what if we just saw like a creepy little girl walking down this road? Turn, and guess what we fucking saw? One little girl walking all by herself in the middle of fucking. It was winter, dude.
Yeah,
Or
it was
fall.
cold, and it was like 3:00 in the morning at this time.
This girl was like a toddler, maybe a little bit older.
I would say she's maybe like, from looking at her height,
4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, probably around there. Like maybe 8.
The age where children should not be outside walking down a street
in the middle of winter
in the
time.
middle of winter time by themselves.
Let's mention she didn't have a freaking coat on, and
she did not even
This is the craziest thing is, didn't it look like it was like a white, like she was wearing white something?
Yeah.
And then we drove past her kind of slow because we're not gonna like speed past this little girl, and she didn't even like look at the car. And we were like, all right, time to go home.
Yep. We went home, boarded up the house. Woo! Yeah.
Real talk.
That was
Man,
actually
that was
like
one of
weirdly weird. That was like really weird.
An actual encounter.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we
Summoned?
ran into that night. It was very
Powerful.
It was very powerful, yes. Dude, it was wild, man. I'll never forget that. It was very scary, but it was also like kind of one of the coolest things that we did.
Because you actually experienced something like that?
Yeah, just something weird. I'm sure it was just some fucking little girl. There was a gas station right down the road. She's probably going to the gas station to get a pop or something. But
Yeah, but that's still kind of weird that like their parents would
it's-
let them be out like that.
I mean, it's 3 a.m. and
Yeah,
it's,
but-
and it's in the dead of winter.
I mean, what did we
and
do?
She has no coat on.
Well, true, but like I said, if she's living on that road, say she lived on that road,
She could just be going.
she
to
could
the
just
gas
be
station.
running down to the gas station real quick. I mean, the gas station was right there. I probably wouldn't throw a coat on either if I was a little girl. If I was a little girl, if I was a little kid, I'd probably just be like, "Hey, mom, dad, I'm gonna run down to the," or she was maybe up and her parents weren't.
Right.
Because the kind of stuff that we did when we were kids, and it was like 3:00 in the morning, do the same kind of stuff. So, but it was very creepy.
I don't know. That
nonetheless.
age still seems kind of suspicious to have someone be out and about like that.
Yeah, for sure.